Hey, this is Tony, BridgeviewAdventures. So question today is what's on the agenda? Killing trees. Okay, so what I'm talking about in killing trees, we don't just randomly kill anything around here. We're in a county program that is designed for eliminating invasive species. So what we got is we've got some invasive trees that aren't from this area. The species aren't from here and they're invasive to Indiana. So I'm in a county program that allows us to kill those trees and bushes and vines and all of that in exchange for, they give me a small amount of money for my time and trouble. So that's what I'm doing today. I did a little shot there to show you what kind of chemical I use. I used it last year, and I mean, this stuff does a whipping on it now. Technically speaking, it's a simple process. There's different ways that you can kill a tree, but the tree that mainly in this area is the invasive tree. It's called the tree of heaven. We'll post up here. Let's do a flap shot of what the actual term is for this tree. But what this tree does is that it has a mono shared root system. So you can't just go up and cut the tree off. If you cut the tree off, the root system detects that it's under attack and will sprout up 7 trees coming out of the ground under the new root system, under that root system. So cutting it down doesn't do you any good. So what you have to do is you have to spray a chemical on the trunk of the tree at this in the fall time. And what it does is it draws it down into the root and kills the root, which then in place kills all the other trees in its path too. So that's what I'm doing, and I did it last year. That chemical did a great job. I got a lot of the trees. Some of them it totally killed, some of it didn't. So I'm also marking the trees with ribbon, and so that I can spot them, and also to show the county which ones I did, how much work I did, things like that. And also to show myself, because I may end up cutting them down later next year, especially if they're dead. I'm all decked out from head to toe and covering because I don't want the chemical on me. I got my black gloves, my heavy thickness 9mm gloves that I'll put on my hands. Yes, this is a dust mask, but it does have a filter system on the inside, and I'm going to use it mainly to keep it just so the mist doesn't get on me. I know it's not a chemical mask, but at least I'm going to stop the mist. I got my glasses to use to protect my eyes, and of course I always wear my hat and just keep sun off, and the sun's in my eyes. So that's what I'm up to today. I don't know what you're up to, but enjoy the music. So this is the chemical I use. It's called Pathfinder II. It's the one I used last year. Really did good. I got it out of the county DNR person suggested to use that one. I got my 2.5 gallon sprayer here that has a hand pump that I pump it for the pressure, and then it sprays out the wand on the other end wherever I want it. This is a no mix system. You spray it on straight. It's not a concentrate. You just spray it the way it is. So I'm going to load it up in the container. I'm going to get it on my back and walk around and see about getting some of these trees out of the way. Hey guys, well, I really can't take much video while I'm spraying since I got a nasty chemical going. I have my gloves on. It's got the chemical on it. I don't want to touch my phone. I don't want to touch my glasses, which is a pain because it kept fogging up on me with this thing on. I'm shaking my head trying to get the wind in there to unfog my glasses. But one of the things when I do spray a tree, I mark them with these markers. I put these pieces of tape on them, and this will let me know which ones got hit. When I bring the DNR person out here, I can just drive by and point out the trees that I hit and where they're at. And also during the winter, when we know if they're already dead, or early spring, or whenever we get a chance, we can go ahead and cut these down if they're dead. We want to make sure they're dead so they don't send the reaction down to the root to start sprouting more trees. But yeah, got them all over the place. They cluster in areas. They'll be in an area mainly because they share the same root. I mean, you know, 5-6 inch diameter root. It'll follow the ground, and the trees will shoot up from it. So it's not a good tree to have. We'd much rather open the area up and leave room for the good trees, like some of get some of the walnuts and the oaks and the hickory and things like that, and get the good trees out here that we want. So we're going to get these invasive ones out of the way, leave room for the walnut and the nice oak tree so these don't choke them out. These grow mainly on where you have an opening, so like right here on the edge. It's an edge growing tree. They grow on the edges, right here. You know, right here on the edge of the property where the field meets the woods. That's where they tend to grow, and then they lean out. They're just a problem child. They're not the prettiest things in the world, so it doesn't really hurt me to take them out. But there's always that little thing inside you that, you know, you're killing a tree, and it's like, man, you know, I don't want to kill trees. I want to grow trees. I want good trees. But that's the key. We want good trees. We don't want these bad trees. So get these out of the way. Let the good trees grow. Get some of the good hardy hardwoods out. And yep. So I'm done. Got my gloves off. Got some hand cleaner. Cleaned my hands off. I'm going to go in and thoroughly soak and disinfect these clothes just in case they got any spray on them, because I don't want to just go and throw them in the washing machine. That wouldn't be good. No. So, yep, I'm done. So I'm going to go in. I'm going to put together a document for the county stating and showing where I hit the trees and vines. I sprayed a lot of vines this time too to get some of the vines. We got vines from anywhere from, you know, the small tiny vines to vines that are, I mean, 5 inches diameter. They look like trees. So some of them, I mean, you got to double take and look at them. They're that big. So I mean, we've hit them with machetes and can't get through them. We have to get an axe out and hit them with the actual chainsaw. So that's part of the program, is getting rid of the vines too. So yep, that's what's going on. Catch you on the next side. Be sure and like and subscribe. See you later.